Good morning. It's July 5th. 7 o'clock in the morning. Just woke up about 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to go over some of the stuff for like prepping and stuff. So I have my cart along with all the stuff inside of it. Mostly all my sodas, chips, snacks, sodas, cokes, waters. Got extra spare containers there. Lots of chips. Doesn't seem like much, but enough for me for 3 locations. Most of my sales are in drinks. That's where the majority of the margin is at for me personally. So here's my cart. I have different drinks on it that I'll be taking. So how do I know what to take? It's just routine. Just over time I know what to take. So in other words, my vending machine has roughly about 8 slots on it. For my soda drinks, for my soda machine. So I'm gonna take a set of Cokes right here. I have to take 4 different types of sodas. That's just filled with Diet Cokes and regular Cokes because they drink a hell of all of it, right? I also have to take at least 2 35 packs, which is equivalent to roughly about 6 packs of these. The reason why I have these is because of the fact that I found a good deal of these just the other day. It was four 12 packs for $12, which is actually a steal. You're basically tripling your money there. So that's why I bought a lot of the Cokes. I still have more in my backpack cart. This is for another time. As for the snacks and stuff like that, the only thing I have to really take are these. I gotta take them. I'm on top for now. One thing I noticed is I don't have any Monsters today. So I'm actually gonna have to go to a Costco Business Center. Costco Business Center, alright, that's the go-to for a lot of my stuff. One of the 3 places I go to pick up my stuff. I also got to stock up on some chips. Only have Hot Cheetos Lemon today. Lay's Barbecue. Regular Lay's. Yeah, I don't like Lay's that whole much. But last time I checked, when I went to one of my locations, they actually requested for this. So, but I still need a higher, much more of a variety. So right now, I'm about to go to Costco Business Center. I'm focused on only picking up Monster Energy drinks, Snapples, and at least 2 boxes of chips. That's pretty much all I'm gonna buy because I'm pretty limited on space back here. You see already. I do have a truck, a family truck, but with gas prices this high, I try to, use my smaller car, which is better on gas, and try to make the best of it. I try to orient as much as possible so I could just use this car instead. As for the last couple of weeks, it's been pretty good. Like, I haven't had any issues using this car at all. So I'm going to keep doing it. So I'm going to cut the tape to Costco Business Center. So we got my car loaded up right now for the meantime, but I still have to buy some supplies this morning. I usually am good at planning it ahead of time. I'll show you why, but the only miss on my end was just going to the store, which I didn't have time for. Yesterday was because of 4th of July. Went to go do some errands in Palm Springs. But yeah, I'll cut to Costco Business Center in a bit. So I want to first discuss some of the products. Like, for example, a 30-pack of these, right? Look at the price. My first thought that comes to mind is not a good buy. So in order to you at least making money, you probably have to sell these for $1.75 each. At that point, I don't think they're even worth it. Yeah, the 12.5 fluid ounce. If you see that, right? So when you buy your products, make sure the price makes sense and you profit margins on there. So Jarritos, not a good buy. So Monsters, obviously right now, they're priced for $33.99. After CRV and tax, you're looking around like 38 bucks, 38 to 40 bucks each case. So for this one right here, I actually know someone. You don't always have to buy your Monsters or your drinks at a market. You could actually still find people online or around your area that sells Monster Energy drinks pretty much under the table where you don't get taxed on it. All right, be creative the way you get your products. Unfortunately, the guy I work with, he is gone for the weekend, so I'm going to go to the store today, which is today obviously, to pick up Monsters. So here's the fun part. All right, chips, 64 pack, $34.99 for the hot Cheeto lemons. All right, obviously that's not what I came for here today. We got Frito-Lays, got that, Doritos Ranch, Flamin' Hot Doritos, Ruffles, Lay's, barbecue, classic. There's Funyuns, hot Cheetos, not hot Cheetos, Cheetos in general. Hot Cheetos. I'm not that sure what the hell that is. Turbos, Flamas, hot Cheeto fries. Got Munchies here, and Tostitos. First time seeing that one here. So now I'm looking at my Snapples. I had to pick up some Snapples, but you can look around. It's literally filled with drinks, a sea of drinks. So obviously when you come by to Costco's business center, look around at the variety, but you also have to always remember the margins. Don't just buy random just because you want to buy it. You have to look at the numbers, all right? You got to make sure the price makes sense and what you're selling it for also makes sense, all right? There's a lot of things here that you will have to sell at a price where you don't, as a consumer, would you buy that drink? If you're looking at that vending machine, would you buy that drink? You need to ask yourself that every single time you buy something. See if the numbers make sense, and if you would buy it, ask yourself, all right? Don't just buy the drinks. So last thing I'd buy today is some Gatorades. So here at Costco Business Center, you have Gatorades in 24 packs, 20 ounce, all right? You got the blue, also the red. You got orange here, and you also got the other flavor, I guess. The yellow ones. You got some of the yellow ones down over there. All right, the ones I buy are the reds and the blues. So the price per bottle is roughly 78 cents. 78 cents. I saw these for $1.75. All right. With that price, I'm slightly more than doubling my money on each bottle I sell. So yeah, I'll be picking up one case of reds because I already have plenty of blues in my car. So that's about it, all I need for today. Time to head out because, as I said, I'm limited on space in my car today. So I think that's all I also need today as well. All right, so I'm leaving Costco Business Center right now. I got everything to fit. Hard to see. Even the trunk is completely full as well. All right. So the crazy part is, by the time I'm finished for today, you're not gonna see this. Like, my car's gonna be pretty empty. All right. Because my volume per week is pretty insane. In terms of goods, I need to spend consistently $200 on just goods. All right, so every time I go to the grocery store, I need to spend roughly $200 to $250 on upkeep for my inventory. All right, because every time I go to my locations, the machines, my soda machine specifically right now, since it's summer, it's already sold out, empty. So most of the stuff I'm buying now is consistently drinks more than anything. Alright, so now I'm heading to one of my warehouse locations, one of my two that I service for. This one for sure I'm going to right now currently is my heavy hitter location. So I have specifically one machine that makes roughly 368, or roughly like 350 to 400 every week in just sales. That's just sales, alright? So when I get to the location, I'm just gonna take recordings of the machines. From there, once I get back into the car, I'll explain on my way to my other location how I organize the machine. All right, so I just came to my the location right now. So pretty much I'll say one of the most important parts is preparing before you go inside to service your machines, because you want to save you want to take as least trips as possible and just get in and out as fast as possible, right? Right now it's 8:39, so give it like 3 minutes after this video. I'm gonna start prepping the stuff to get in and out. Once I'm done with the location, I'll let you guys know what time it is. But before you go in, you just gotta make sure you have at least a cart like this right here, and just have everything that you need to service your machines, right? Don't plan your trips, make it strategic so you can get in and out as fast as possible. Morning. So you can barely hear me. So another huge important part, what people do when you put products in vending machines, right? So a lot of people put it like this. You see how it's on top like that? That is not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to put it on the front, inside like that, right? In, behind the bottom bar, down at that, right? All right, so I just finished filling it up. Time to grab the money out. Preloaded. Just gotta hold on to the door before it closes on me. This is water cash. Inside the bag. It's in there now. Gotta put this cash box back. I gotta check the coin system. I already put it in quarters. It's $41 in it, in quarters and change. So the machine's done. It's already filled up. There you go. All right, just finished the location. It's 10:09 right now. So it took about an hour. I'll say an hour because I did walk across the entire building to use the restroom at one point, and then I did talk to someone. But you can already tell, well, some of a difference of how much resources are already used. So that soda machine, most of the inventory I carry in my car is literally for that soda machine. That soda machine, it's empty every time I come by, fill it up to the rim, and then just a whole glop of money in there. That's not including credit cards as well. Like credit cards are usually average $100 to $130, just from credit cards on that one machine. So yeah, I'm gonna be heading over to my second location. So that Costco run in the morning kind of, I say, set me back a bit, because I'm usually home roughly around 11:30. I'm usually good at planning ahead and buying my supplies like the night before. So the way I fill my soda machine is at the very top. I usually have the products that price out for $1.75, which are basically my blue and red Gatorades and Snapples. The row underneath it is my 16.9 ounce drinks, my sodas. Those are all priced out for $1.50. I put them on there. To the far left, I put only the 2 columns, so it can be Cokes. We're gonna have 4 columns of just exotic drinks, you can put it that way, like Mountain Dews, lemonades, or Sunkist, whatnot. So I'll put in a 6-pack of that, and then I put 2 bottles of Coke on the back side. That's why you can see myself putting 2 bottles of Coke on the back side, followed by the drinks on the front. So that makes a total of 8, fully compact in there. On the far right, I'm gonna be putting the Diet Cokes on the far right. So it fills up entirely that row. So underneath it, I'll have my energy drinks now. Right now, I'm gonna be cutting back on the bangs. And all right, my bad. I had to cut out the video because I went to the gas station. Got a little hectic. All right, back to what I was saying. So say the third row, the third row down from the top are my energy drinks. I price on my Monsters for $2.75 each. My Bangs and Red Bulls go for $3 each. All right. Below that, my 2 last rows, all those drinks at the bottom of the last 2 rows are all drinks that price for $1 each. So those are my cans, Cokes, Pepsis. My water bottles are priced out for $1. My water bottles specifically are the 20-ounce bottled water. I also have Sunkist in there as well. But most of the time, this location, they literally drink all Coke. They drink a lot of Coke there. So that's how I fill up that machine. Okay. So another thing too is when you open up your packages, you could take a blade with you, I guess, to open it up, or use your fingers. But honestly, just use your credit card. Use any type of card, like your debit card or credit card. You can cut it open with that. All right. It's a lot easier. It's pretty much a lot easier, okay? Just use that. Another thing as well, you can see me taking a video of one of my vending machines. The inside, it's the Coke machine, all right? So when I was taking a video of it, it's just an example I was showing. So during that video, I was actually taking photos of the inside of that machine. So what I do is I take photos of what I need to stock for the next time I visit. So when I'm at home and I'm stocking up my car, I could plan ahead and know what to take by looking at the week prior to and see what photos I took of, so I could get an idea of what to take. All right. So I just got to my second location right now. Just gotta start packing some stuff. Shouldn't take that long. This one's a bit faster, this warehouse location. It doesn't sell as much, but it's still barely humid, but it's still a good location. It should take me no longer than about like 30 minutes, and I'll be in and out. So I'll be inside to start the video. All right, so I'm in the elevator right now, leaving the location. This location is a bit slower. It's not much sales as compared to my other warehouse location. Planning to make this one probably a bi-weekly visit now, so I could spend a bit less time. Because as I said, like, you want to spend as least time as possible in this side hustle as well. So you're not spending all your time on this, right? Another thing as well, like the machines, it's kind of like a rinse and repeat process. Like the same thing as I did at the last location, I'm doing it again here, right? Another thing as well is when you're loading up chips, you could see in that snippet of me loading the chips, you gotta make sure that the bottom corner goes through how I showed in that small snippet. Reason why is because you don't want an item to get snagged and to the point where the item doesn't vend and you have a complaint now. You got to make sure you put the items exactly how I showed you, so that the items do vend. All right, it's pretty important to do it that way. So the way you load the snacks in general, that's another thing you don't find that many resources on. I had to look on like YouTube videos on how they load the snacks, and obviously the people that had like millions of viewers, they don't really discuss how to load the snacks precisely. And I had to look closely in the video on how they load the snacks when they didn't even discuss it. Like I had to look in the background, like over their shoulders, to look at the item to see how they were loading it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm heading home now today. I'm just gonna show the money on the next video. On the next so if I get like enough viewers, whatnot, I'm gonna start going to more of how you buy the accounts, inventory, all my resources where I go to purchase my stuff. Also looking at the numbers, how do I find the numbers as well? How do I identify the numbers? How do I know my profit? And anything else that might come to mind as well. So now I had talked about like when I first left, my car is gonna be pretty empty at the end of the day. So you want to have two of those, and yeah, that's it. Clear out pretty much my entire car. There's some kids I could put in the vending machine still at this location, but I'm not trying to go back to the elevator to put it in. So biggie, I could do this for next time. But yeah, that's about it. All right, so I just got home right now. It's about 1 o'clock right now. 1:13, you could say. I had to run to the grocery store, run some errands right now. So all in all, it took me about, you could say weekly, it takes me about 5.5 hours to 6 hours for everything like involving the vending machine per se, like the business, running it in general. So this is what I got for 1 week. All right, all these coins are from my laundromat location. So that's why I'm saying that it could be roughly an extra 30 minutes to an hour. So I started the day at 7 o'clock, right? and I finished the last location. I should have gone home roughly around 12 o'clock. So it was servicing those two locations plus going to like the grocery store or whatnot to pick up my supplies. That took roughly around 5 hours, and then roughly 30 minutes to maybe an hour extra to service the last location. All right. So once per week, I usually go to one grocery store to pick up supplies. Um, and then for my 3 locations, it takes me about 4.5 hours to service the other ones. 4.5 hours to 5 hours to service all 3 of my locations. All right. Um, I'm not gonna go over the numbers today, but this is just cash. There's also credit card sales as well that I haven't even gone through yet. All right. Um, so another thing to follow up on is, so I'm gonna build this channel or this channel in general for people who actually want to learn the business in general. There are plenty of channels, other channels you can find on this stuff, but they're a bit more on the entertaining side. I want to pretty much build this as a resource for people that want to get into vending machines in general. So make sure to like and subscribe. And on the next video, I most likely will be going more into the accounting aspect and the numbers. How did I get the numbers, right? Not 100% sure if I'll be making that video just yet. I don't want to put too much time into making these videos right now, unless there is a demand for it, pretty much, right? I'm also going to go into depth of how I managed my inventory and where I pick up my inventory as well, which I'll most likely be doing in another separate video, all right? So that's about it for today. I pretty much covered everything I do for like pretty much one day. So now it's just free time, free for the rest of the day, completed everything. So I usually just go to the bank and I put in the money pretty much bi-weekly into my accounts. That's why I talk about my profits and stuff bi-weekly, because that's when I officially put the money all together and see how I did. All right. So thanks for listening and watching for sure. Like and subscribe. All right. Thanks. Till next time.